Hey my beautiful Gemini gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your March 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. But with that being said, let's get into it, Gemini. Let's see what we got going on here for your March 2021 messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2021. What do we got coming through for Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout March 2021. Damn, Gemini, you guys are coming through quick. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle. And then we'll take a look here and see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Devil, okay? So you can be connecting with the Capricorn for some. Usually when we see the Devil card, it could talk about feeling like tied and bound to a specific person, and that is kind of what I'm feeling right now, especially when you do look at the Devil here. We have the Devil that's showing up in the background, and then we do have these two women who are holding up these kind of wizardy little wands, and it seems to me like this right here is kind of representing a connection. So I do feel like there's a connection right now, Gemini, where you and another person do feel tied and bound to one another, and you're in a space where you feel like you just can't let go of that specific person. Now, taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Justice. I think you're doing your best to stay balanced. You're trying your hardest not to be involved in this. Kind of looks to me like you're trying to resist the connection you're dealing with. You might be dealing with a Libra because that was there. And then your person here, Seven of Swords, okay? And outcome that's present, we got here Knight of Swords. All right, so looking at the energies of this reading so far, it feels to me like the two of you here are both kind of dealing with, excuse me one moment, you both are kind of dealing with a little bit of self-deception at play. Because I see two people connected to one another. I see two people unable to let go. At the same time, though, the both of you are holding one another back. You know, the Seven of Swords is usually a card that could be known as deception, but it doesn't always have to be deception towards another person. It could be deception towards thyself. So I do feel like whoever you're connecting with is deceiving themselves, and I feel like you're deceiving yourselves as well. So it's like you both are holding back here. But with the outcome that's present for the month of March, we do have here the Knight of Swords. I feel like the two of you are going to start having energies moving forward. I feel like if the two of you have been held back, you are going to start communicating, okay? It kind of looks to me like a situation where the veil's been lifted, the curse has been broken. Whatever's been holding the two of you back is actually no longer going to be present. So if there's been blocks between you and somebody, those blocks are being cleared. Interestingly enough, actually today, we do have a new moon in Pisces, and new moons are very, very well known for breaking away things that have been holding people back. If there's been any sort of blocks, those blocks are usually naturally overcame throughout new moon energy, okay? So I'm going to pull out the Lightseer's Tarot over here. We'll clarify some cards, and then we'll get into the rest of the reading, all right? First things first, why is the person Gemini is dealing with showing up here as the Seven of Swords? Why do we have the person Gemini is dealing with showing up as the Seven of Swords? These two cards wanted to come out. We got here Queen of Cups, and then we got here the Ace of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. So that's where the deception's at. Person you're dealing with is holding back, yet they are very much so in love with you, Gemini. Ace of Cups here, Queen of Cups. This person cares for you. But the thing about the Queen of Cups that's interesting is that the Queen of Cups, for me personally, is somebody who's very much so emotional towards you. They have a lot of feelings for you, but in a way where they don't know how to express them. You know, the Queen of Cups is usually somebody who's ungrounded in their emotions, okay? And it has nothing to do with the gender of the card, by the way. But when I look at the Queen of Cups, it feels to me like it's somebody that's ungrounded in their emotions. And then when you look at the King of Cups is somebody who feels more mature. They know how to express it. So you're connecting with somebody here who doesn't know how to express their emotions, but the truth of the situation is that they love and care for you, okay? Let's go ahead and clarify the Justice. Why is Gemini's current energy showing up as the Justice card? And what do we got? We have here the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you want things to be different. You want to invest. You're definitely feeling tempted here in the month of March to invest into this person and to talk to them. Because with this Devil being the overall energy, the two of you feel very binded to one another. You know, you feel like both of you can't let go of each other here, okay? So with the Ace of Wands here clarifying the Justice, yeah, you want to invest in this person. You want to show them how you feel, but you're still held back as well. Interesting. What's holding Gemini back from this person, and vice versa? What's holding this person back from Gemini? What is it? And what do we got? The Devil. Yeah, that came out again. Huh. I feel like it's self-deception at play. That's what I keep getting. It's like the two of you have this very strong connection. The both of you are not investing in this connection, though. Maybe because you're both coming from places where you don't feel like you're enough, or you're both coming from places where you're just kind of in your head too much, you know? All right, so what I'm going to do here, Gemini, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the month of March. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the month of March. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Gemini is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout March 2021? How does the person that Gemini is dealing with feel towards Gemini? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout March 2021? First card out, what do we got? We got here the 10 of Swords. So they feel like things can't happen between the two of you. They feel like there is no way that the two of you could be together and that things are over, okay? We also pulled the Chariot here. So whoever this is you're connecting with, they're trying to move on from you, Gemini. They're doing their best to like resist you and move forward, but by doing so, that hurts them because truthfully, they want to be with you. We got here 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. You know, the proof's in the pudding. I was going to say the proof's in the pudding and I almost said pudding. Yeah, okay. But the proof is in the pudding, man. I really feel it. Look at these cards. You know, the person you're dealing with isn't happy being away from you. The person you're dealing with isn't happy not being involved with you, okay? So at the end of the day, you're connecting with somebody here who's trying their hardest to move on from you, yet truthfully, they're going against their instincts because their instincts is that they want to be with you. That's their true feelings. All right, we also got here the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. They find it very difficult to be able to resist you. They find it very difficult to be able to resist the connection the two of you have. But with the Strength card to the 7 of Wands, no matter how difficult it is, they continue to restrict themselves from communicating with you, from being involved with you romantically at any cost. So you're dealing with somebody here who's going against everything their feelings are telling them. You know, their feelings are telling them to be with you, to be involved with you, to love you, and to express that love. But, you know, their actions are going against that. Instead of expressing the love they have for you, they're limiting themselves from you as much as possible, okay? Now, in regards to what's going on with the person Gemini is dealing with throughout March 2021, let's take a look there. Let's see what's going on with your person. We have here the Hierophant. They want a commitment towards you. We have here the 8 of Swords. They can't get you out of their head. And we have the Moon card. They are definitely very emotional over this throughout the rest of the month. So yeah, in the month of March, guys, you know, based on what's going on with the person you're dealing with, they're going to be thinking about you oftenly here, you know, 8 of Swords. They are going to be thinking about you 24/7. You know, you're going to be trapped and stuck on their mind. And with the Hierophant to the Moon card here, no matter what, they feel like they cannot break the emotional bond that they have to you. They feel like they can't let go of the feelings they have, you know? And why would this person want to let go of the feelings they have? I'm still in a place where I'm not necessarily sure why this individual is held back from you, okay? And, you know, for some of you Geminis, you might not be held back from this person, but that's what I was seeing in the cards. So let's go ahead. We'll pull your side of things, Gemini. We'll see what's going on with you and how you feel about this person. And then I'll clarify further in the reading to try to get some clarity, okay? So let's take a look at your side of things. How does Gemini feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Gemini, please, throughout March 2021? How does Gemini feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Gemini, please, throughout March 2021? All right, Gemini, let's take a look here. First card out, we got here the Page of Pentacles. So you want to reach out to the person you're dealing with. I think you're in a space where you're still very hopeful that the two of you will work out and that the two of you were meant to be with one another, because the Star card is like the alignment card, right? So it's the energy of you feeling like you're supposed to be in alignment with this person. You're supposed to be together with them. We have here the 3 of Wands. You've been waiting for this person to make a move. 8 of Cups here, Page of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, you've been waiting for this person to communicate towards you. Why is that? Why has Gemini been waiting? And what do we have? We have here the Lovers, because you are romantically involved with this person. But King of Swords, you wanted them to step up to the plate. I'm feeling like the person you're dealing with is the one who walked away from you. 110%. So you did not want to be the one to try to reconcile. You didn't want to be the one to do all the work. You're like, I want this individual to step up to the plate. No matter what, Lover's card, I'm connected to them. I love this individual. I want to be with this individual, but they need to be the ones willing to step up to the plate. They need to be the ones to show me that they're serious and that they want to be involved with me. So Gemini, the reason why you haven't made any sort of movement towards this person is because you expect them to make it towards you. But with the 8 of Cups here, Page of Swords here, Ace of Swords here, you've been wanting them to communicate towards you for quite some time. You've been wanting them to, be the one to apologize for walking away and to work on things with you. You're like, look, at the end of the day, I love and care for you. I feel connected to you. I can't get you out of my head. I can't let you go. But if we're going to be together, that's on you. It's not on me, right? So that's how you're feeling in this situation. Let's pull 2 more cards for your feelings. Knight of Swords to the Tower. You thought about reaching out to this individual so many times, but you've always held yourself back because you are in a space where it's like, it is not my duty to fix this connection that we have and to be together. It is going to be their duty to be together, considering that they were the ones who walked away. So that provides a little more clarity here. Yeah, I think whoever this is you're connecting with, they were the ones who walked away, and you don't want to go out of your way to be together with somebody unless they make that choice. You're like, look, either you're going to choose to stay away from me or you're going to choose to be with me. But at the end of the day, you need to make your choice. So things have been pretty stagnant between you and this person, yet I see 2 lovers who have been thinking about each other constantly and are longing to be together. All right, in regards to what's going on with you, Gemini, throughout the month of March, let's take a look. What's going on with Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Throughout March 2021, what do we have? We have here the 6 of Swords, the Empress card, and the 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're trying to forget this person in March. That's kind of what it looks like to me. It's like you are like, I can't get this person out of my head. I can't move on, but I'm still trying my best here. 6 of Swords, Empress card, and then the 9 of Swords. So the Empress card is about growing and moving forward. The 6 of Swords is the same thing, but the 9 of Swords is like, it feels impossible. It feels like I just can't let this person go. And that's exactly what's happening with the person you're dealing with. I mean, the 2 of you are literally on the same timeline here, There isn't much a difference about how the 2 of you feel towards each other. The 2 of you love one another. The 2 of you feel like you can't live without each other, especially because of that Devil card being the center of this reading, the focal point of this reading. The Devil card is basically the 2 of you saying, we feel like we just can't let go of each other because this connection is so powerful and so intense. So, as for your person throughout the month of March, they're just thinking about you constantly and they're very upset, but they're holding themselves back for some sort of reason. And as for you, you're holding yourself back because you're like, well, you're the one who walked away from me. So if you want to be together with me, you have to be the one who's going to message me. You have to be the one who's going to come after me, right? You got to be the knight in shining armor, considering that you're the one who walked away. So that's where the 2 of you are currently at right now. But I'm still not getting clarity to why your person is held back. I'm not getting much clarity there. So let's go ahead and see. Why is the person Gemini is dealing with holding back from Gemini? Like, what's the actual reason they're not being together and forcing themselves to hold back? We have here 7 of Cups. We have here the Emperor. We have here the Empress. And we have here the 4 of Swords. Wow. For some of you Geminis, you could be involved with somebody else. Not romantically, but you could have a child with somebody else. So if you do have a child with somebody else, this person may feel like they're walking on waters that they shouldn't. They may feel like they're interfering with a relationship, even though you're not in love with whomever you may have a child with. So for like one person, that may probably resonate, probably to like one person. But with the 7 of Cups here to the Emperor card, I feel like the person you're dealing with thinks that you would have a better shot at being with somebody else than being with them. Okay? And that definitely screams, low self-esteem. Definitely screams, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough for you. And with the Empress card to the 4 of Swords, they don't feel like they're that person for you. Like, they feel like they were divinely meant for you, but at the same time, because they look at themselves in such a negative light, they don't feel like they're good enough for you. So they look at you as the person of their dreams, but they don't feel like they're the person of your dreams. Okay, Gemini? So they're dealing with a lot of low self-esteem issues over here. They're dealing with a lot of negative perceptions of the self. And I think that's one of the biggest things that is holding them back. Remember, when I first pulled that 7 of Swords, I instantly felt self-deception. And that's exactly what it is with the person you're connecting with. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. Okay? And that's why they're still remaining to be held back. Now, the thing is, though, is that the outcome I got in the month of March was Knight of Swords, which means communication. So the two of you here will communicate. We just got to see when that's going to happen. For some of you Geminis, you may have been dreaming of this person, and vice versa. They may have been dreaming of you. There may be communication going on in the dream space. As esoteric as that sounds, just throwing that out there, for some of you Geminis, the two of you could be communicating with each other through your dream space. So just be aware of that. If you have a dream of this person and there's a specific conversation that comes to mind or anything that's said that you remember when you wake up, definitely keep that in mind because you may be messaging each other back and forth within the dream space, okay? Now, in regards to where energies are aligning between Gemini and the person they're dealing with, let's have a look. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout March 2021, where energies aligning. And what do we have? We have here Three of Swords. The two of you are separated. The Fool card. Something's going to change. Eight of Pentacles, work, heyo, and then Nine of Pentacles. So you know what it is that it actually looks like is changing? Three of Swords to the Fool card, Gemini. This is you saying, man, it's not worth anymore for me to wait. It's not worth it anymore for me to stick around for this person. Instead, I want to work on my individuality. I want to work on my independence and do my best to enjoy that. So actually, where energies are aligning, Gemini, is throughout the month of March, instead of chasing after this person because you're refusing to chase after them, you're deciding to say, I'm going to try to find my happiness within myself. I'm going to try to be independent and focus on that and work on my life and make my life the happy life that I was always looking for. You know, you're just basically saying, I'm going to try to be happy without this individual, you know, because you still feel like it is their duty to be the one to reach out to you and to ask for, you know, you to come back if that's truly what they want, okay? As for the overall outcome between Gemini and the person they're dealing with throughout March 2021, what is the overall outcome going to be? And we have here the King of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands, and then we also got here the Nine of Wands, okay? So yeah, while you travel and while you move forward, the person you're dealing with is still going to be held back. You know what's going to happen here, Gemini? Where energies were aligning, it was basically saying that you guys were going to focus on yourselves for a little bit. And here's what's going to happen. When you start focusing on yourself for a little bit, it's going to take the energy off of this person. So what will end up happening is that the more you focus on your life, the more room it leaves this person to continue to miss you. And over time, that feeling is going to become more and more overwhelming to the point where they're going to reach out, Knight of Swords. So I think they're going to reach out here in the month of March. It may be at the end of March. It could even carry out into April. But I think this person's going to reach out to you at some point soon, okay? And the biggest thing that's going to make them reach out is going to be the overwhelming amount of, you know, energy of them missing you because you're going to be focusing on yourself. So I always tell people this too. If you ever want to manifest somebody back or if you ever want somebody to message you, just simply don't focus on them. Put the focus directly on you because it leaves the person room energetically to physically miss you. And they already miss you, Gemini. So if you stop focusing on them with your thoughts and with your energy, it's going to make them even more overwhelmingly in that energy to miss you, okay? So yeah, they're definitely going to end up reaching out at some point. All right, so with the outcome so far, we have here Knight of Wands and we have here Nine of Wands, you know? It's going to pull them out of the dark to reach out to you. Because the Nine of Wands is an energy of somebody holding themselves back, but the Knight of Wands is an energy of traveling and moving forward. So right now, the person you're dealing with, Gemini, they are going against their instincts. Their instincts is to reach out to you and to ask to get back together, but what they're doing is holding back. Now, by you continuing to give this person room, by you focusing on yourself, that's going to make them feel so emotionally overwhelmed to the point where they have to reach out to you here in the month of March, okay? Wow, guys, intense friggin' reading, man. There is an intense love here between you and this person. And at the end of the day, this individual is holding back because of their own personal perception of themselves, which isn't necessarily super positive. They definitely look at themselves in a negative light. And as for you, you know, you don't want to be the person to talk to them and say, hey, let's get back together because they were the ones that walked away from you. And you believe here, Gemini, that it's their duty to be the ones to reach out if they want to get back together with you. So right now, the situation is still pretty stagnant, but my best advice for you, Gemini, is the more that you focus on yourself, it's going to be the more of a probability of this person reaching out to you. So just continue focusing on yourself for a while, and you're going to see this person reach out, and I think energies will finally start moving. It's not going to be stagnant for much longer, okay? All right, my Gemini gang, I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys resonate with this, please let me know down in those comments down below. My Gemini gang, have an awesome and amazing rest of your March, and I will catch you guys in your next video. Much love, my Gemini gang, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.